Hello beautiful people, welcome to Sayuna Mar with Soul Messages in Nature. And today I would like to speak about to be very conscious and careful about your sexual energy and astral traveling. And this is a message for twin flames especially, but also for everybody who have encountered their divine counterpart or maybe even a false twin flame. Whenever you feel a strong sexual energy between the two of you, and whenever you feel you do astral traveling, this message is for you, alright? Alright, so first of all, welcome to my new subscribers. And yes, please like, share, subscribe and comment on my videos. So I know these messages are really appreciated and carried into the world. Which motivates me to continue to share these messages. Alright. So what happens when, for example, you're either with a false twin flame, your own twin flame, or a divine counterpart, however you feel it resonates with you. And when you feel strong feelings of love in your heart, and you also feel strong, passionate sexual desire, which is beautiful if it is connected with the heart, then before you start sending it out onto the person that you love or feel you love, maybe you are just projecting your love onto the person. But anyways, just first, before you do it, be very, very sure that the person you send your love to, you feel your love to, or you project your love onto, also loves you. And sending love, you can do it whenever, forever. That's not a problem. Love is always good and healing. I'm talking about the sexual energy. Do not send sexual energy or project sexual energy onto anyone without a strong feeling of love, and when it's mutual. And of course, all the normal things that go with it, like, well, anyways, everybody understands. So, because what can happen is a lot of different things. We are still in the fourth dimensions. It is a fourth dimension, but it has many layers, and it is the place of chaos, and where many different timelines and storylines collapse, and a place where you can feel like walking through the maze. It can be very confusing and uncertain, because it's also the time of change. So what can happen with your sexual energy? Your sexual energy has always been harvested in the third dimensional layers. And it is a very high, precious, creative, vital energy. And you can also hurt yourself or the other person if you do not use your sexual energy in a sacred, respectful way, with what benefits you and the other, alright? So for example, you're sending out your sexual energy onto the other person that you feel your love for, either when, it doesn't matter if it's your real twin flame, false twin flame, or whoever, alright? And the other person may not be awake, may not be aware, or may not be ready to love you, or maybe he doesn't feel love for you at all. Well, usually if you feel those strong feelings, the other one loves you too. But if they are not healed enough, and if they are still surrounded with toxic people, and if they have not awakened to their love for you or to what you mean in their lives, it could be that the passionate energy that both of you feel makes the other person so excited that he will then project the sexual energy onto another person. Or that is easily accessible, that he doesn't need to reveal himself completely, that he can still keep some secrets, play some games, It is not so life-changing and overwhelming. So he will probably choose again a toxic partner, or she, that has to do with their past and what kind of relationships they've had before and what they're used to, what feels safe. So then, while you feel the sexual energy and the love, the other person, your person, let me say your person, even if it's not yours, but the person you feel love to, can then have sex with another woman. And then what's happening with your sexual energy that you projected? Well, that sexual energy has been an energy for the other person. That is energy that you have been giving away. You see? It is not with you, it is with the other person, and it is mixed with another person, the third party. And then you extra feel also the other third party's energy, and it's polluting your space. And it's hurtful. And you must be very careful who you give your sexual energy to, because it is such a strong, powerful energy, and it's not just to throw it around like that. And it's creating, and it's feeding, it's giving energy as well. And if you mix your sexual energy with somebody who is not very clean, then you get their toxic energy within your auric field as well, and your soul will feel it as well. So what can also happen is that while you are out of your body, astral traveling, you encounter, or maybe when you have opened the portals in the wrong way with drugs or anything at all, then you can encounter negative beings, entities, energy attacks, or other vampires that drain your sexual energy especially. Or you can get possessed, or any entity, energetic attachment can enter into your bodily systems. So be also very careful by astral traveling, going out of your body. And your soul kind of surrounds your body. It is not that your soul is in your body. And so when you feel you go out of your body astral traveling, it is not true that you are gone from your body, but it is that you are with your consciousness not present in your body. Part of you is living. So be careful what you are collecting during those trips and travels. And if it's your false twin flame, it could be as well feel the same passionate, strong energy. You can have the same astral traveling, even telepathy. But there is not a strong love coming to you maybe you're blind to it because you feel so much love, but it's your own love that you're feeling. And you're basically giving away all your energy to the other person, which will leave you drained. And you then need to work again a lot to recover and find back your energies and make an inner journey to retrieve all your energies back again and to cleanse your energy systems. There's a very strong wind outside, so I hope it is not too loud. I will record it outside, away from the wind, but I will make a nice nature video with it. Because I can't always record outside, because sometimes it's raining and today it's like storming. And yes, I wanted to give this message. What can also happen is that the other person that you love, that maybe your twin flame, is not fully present with you in their love, in their heart. They're still not sure, they still do not feel the confidence to talk to you, you're still ghosted, you have no idea what the person is doing or wanting. You can just feel the soul. And of course, when you're already merged with their past, their future, their emotional bodies, you can even merge with their mental bodies if they agree, because they still have free will. So the physical and the mental body are mostly the last, which will merge with agreement of both. But the soul has agreed on a higher level already for your union, and so it will happen. But first you need, of course, to feel the union within you, to accept both your feminine and masculine side, and to make friends with them, to be in balance again and to not have any conflict within with your both polarities, so they can meld together, be in union. Otherwise you will also keep having conflict with the other person, unless you are so much evolved and strong enough to be completely clear within your developing relationship and heal each other from your love heart, from the basis of love. But that needs complete presence and clarity. So you can see that you're not projecting your own old wounds and patterns and belief systems onto the other person. And if you do that, you directly observe and realize it and harmonize it again. So yeah, it can be very, very tricky, because whenever you feel a little bit down, or your physical body, your immune system is a bit down, or you're very much focused onto your beloved in the 3D, to have them in the physical, you're in your pain, you're in your ego, your pain body, then you're not so aware of those attacks that can happen. And they can happen at all levels, but I'm talking now about the sexual energy, sexually, because you really want your sexual energy center, your sacral energy center, and your sexual energy, and that of your counterpart, your beloved, to be completely clean of any other energies from either humans, past relationships, imprints, DNA, and also attachments, entities, and so on. You can do a very beautiful ceremony together by using the water and cleansing yourself from the inside and the outside with water, both of you, and vocations, and use certain words. You can make a beautiful ceremony about it, but it also needs, I cannot tell you what you need. I would say, I recommend that you will not make love with the person in the physical until you have passed some time and cleansed yourself, your energy systems, and healed your energy systems, that all those energies of the others are back to them and your energies are back to you. So you don't mix your energy, your aura, your sexual energy with others. And yes, it was a really strong push to say these words today. So some people need to hear it. And one of the most important things is that your person, especially males, feminines are much more, they use their sexual energy in a different way usually. If they are a feminine soul within a feminine body, they are usually very devoted to their counterpart if they are awakened and healed enough, but I'm saying generally. So if it is a male, if your masculine is in a male body and a male consciousness, then he probably will be so excited sexually that he can then project it onto another. And it will hurt you both, and then a lot needs to be cleared and cleansed again. I mean, if your counterpart needs to have a karmic relationship with somebody, that's a different story, but you do not want to mix your sexual energy within. So I would say keep it for yourself, disconnect. Do not send out or engage with sexual energy exchange in the etheric unless you are completely certain and conscious and present with your beloved, who's also consciously present with you from their heart center. And also there are possibly being holograms inserted in your present reality, whatever you perceive as your reality, your physical reality, and then those may look like your counterpart. For example, you're so much in your mind, which happen a lot with twin flames, that their mental processes keeps on going, and you're so much in love, and you're so much fueled and activated and flamed, and then you start to see your beloved everywhere. You feel them very close. Actually, their soul is close, but then that feels so real that you're looking for them in the physical everywhere, and you might think often you see them. Actually, you see their face, you see them walking, they are them, and then you might project your feelings onto them, your love, your attention, and then maybe they are not them, and they then project their sexual energy onto you, or it's a very awkward situation anyway, or maybe you will have a relationship with them because you so much project your feelings onto them that it feels like they are them. So be very, very clear with your projections. And I would say if your beloved is present with you in the physical, then he needs to stand still, look at you in your eyes. The eyes are important. And also the sound of the voice. And what do you feel in your heart? What feelings do you feel coming from them? Not what you feel, because you might be overflowing with love, but what do you feel coming from them? Try to observe it and be present in these energies. Alright, so now I will go make a nice video for you to have the energies and the frequencies of the nature together with this voice message. And well, whoever this message was meant for, I hope you take it to heart and that it have given you some perspective about what can happen with sexual energy and between people and all these things, what are possibilities in the 4 dimensions and can be inserted in your physical reality. So be careful. There are so many parasites and even humans in the human body that are so much brainwashed and programmed and hurt and wounded and confused that they only know how to have sex without being connected with their heart, which is always damaging. Always. And one of my soul family sisters, she guided me to a lady who had also made some messages, and one of the things she said was the men have a very strong heart, a very big heart. From origin, their strength is their heart, and from origin, the woman's strength is their sexual energy center. And then she was talking, I think she was called Elizabeth Wood, and then she was talking about you can just try it out by standing against the wall and try, both the women or the man, to touch their toe. Then the man will fall over. Well, I'm not sure about how that works, but for some people it's probably clear. But for me, what was really, really resonating and clear is that the man's strength is in their heart. Because, those that have tried to overpower the earth and humanity, and they have the knowledge about everything. They are those fallen angels. Those ones that have the knowledge about life and death and the energies. So they also know, of course, that the man's strength was in their heart. And what did they do all those 26,000 years or longer? They have always pushed those men out of their hearts. So the opposite happens. Then the man goes in their sexual energy center, disconnected from their heart. And the women whose strength was in their womb, in their sexual energy center, to give birth to children and to create, to bring life into the earth, but also to help merge again with the source, with the cosmos. Anyways, she has been raped. So her power was taken away from her sexual energy center, and a man's power was taken away from his heart chakra. And the man is also greatly wounded. Because how many men can stay in their heart and feel their love and are not afraid for love? To open themselves up, because that is their most sensitive place. And for a woman, their womb is their most sensitive place. And the most sensitive place is also your greatest power. Alright? So this was my message for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and please comment, like and share, and I would really enjoy if this would be a little bit more community place. And yes, I'm looking for kind of instructions or downloads how to bring my messages into the world to reach a greater public, because some messages that I cannot share through this medium. I need to find some individual medium for it. Alright, so take good care for each other and yourself. Love yourself, and speak to you soon.